There's this meme coin called Pepe, which went absolutely insane today. It was up like 50% or so in a day, partially because of a listing on Robinhood and partially because of a listing on Coinbase. Obviously, Coinbase being a very big deal. Now, as you can see from this list though, WIF, WIF also did some crazy numbers as it's up 30% throughout the day, as they also basically just got a Coinbase listing announced. But little side note, it is not listed on Coinbase yet. That is going to be coming later today somewhere. And before I move on, guys, if you want to trade crypto, check out the link down below to 𝗲𝗀. It's the crypto exchange I'm using right now. Like I said, to trade crypto. And if you've not done it yet, make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video for good luck. Good luck at your trading, whatever. And make sure you subscribe for more crypto updates. And then there's Peanut, which is up 220% in a day, right now at $1.6 billion worth of market cap. And just generally speaking, memes have been going absolutely crazy. With Doge also going up 14% or so in a day. Right now it's slightly down because Bitcoin is dumping, but most of the coins here in the top are all meme coins. And that brings me to a good point. A little while back, I told everybody that I think the biggest meme coin of the season is going to be Pepe. Right now it's $8 billion because it basically doubled this week. The last time I talked about it, and when I said it, it was roughly 0.04, whatever. Right now it's about 20. So you can understand it's about a 5x from the last time I made a video about it, which by the way got 1.5 million views. Regardless, from here, right now being at 0.00002, let's just say, at roughly $8 billion, people sometimes think that it can't really do that much more, but I say two things. One is that it's really quite low in the grand scheme of memes. I mean, meme coin market caps right now is huge. And Doge, for example, went to $90 billion or so at its peak, which, of course, since it's the start of the season, Doge will probably overtake its previous all-time high by a couple folds, maybe end up at what, 270 billion or something like that? Let's say 3 times the all-time high. And following that logic, Pepe could definitely go to Doge's old market cap, cross the $90 billion mark because of point number 2, which is right now we are still very, very early into the crypto altcoin season. We believe that we'll still pump until maybe July or perhaps the end of 2025, so between that phase, like between July and December of 2025, we think the peak will be reached of altcoins. Right now, though, it is still Bitcoin being king with some altcoins going crazy. But generally speaking, the real altcoin season, you'll see it basically. Bitcoin at that point is not going to be moving that much anymore. Today, Bitcoin went up like $4,000. So it's definitely not in a season where it's crossing or cutting its dominance. It's still at 60% dominance overall. So 60% of all the money in crypto is in Bitcoin. What we'll see is Bitcoin doesn't really move again anymore any of these days, but almost every single altcoin is just going crazy. And at that point also, every single time you buy a dip, the next day you've made a ton of money, which right now is not completely true just quite yet. Most likely, it'll still take a few months before that is in full effect. But to get back to the memes, just to quickly give you guys an idea, I've stated this before, I think Dogecoin can still do roughly a 10x from here. It might not be a full 10x because that would be $600 billion. I think more towards maybe the $400 billion range, but basically to where Ethereum is right now would not be too crazy. Shiba Inu, I think, is going to be a less crazy pumper this season. Will still do amazing, but many of them are hoping for like 1 cent a SHIB. It's too much for just one cycle. It will probably do well, but there's a good chance right now that if we just compare the hype currently, that Pepe is a way, way, way better contender for getting to a crazier market cap, mostly because it's still half the price of SHIB and the value proposition is quite similar. Anyway, Shiba Inu is still 71% down from its all-time high, and Pepe is basically at its all-time high right now. From that perspective, SHIB has a better resurgence, redemption rally that it could go for, whereas Pepe right now is breaking heights and is trying to get into price discovery. Anyway, most of the coins you see here, Peanut right now went so crazy that people don't know when it's going to end, right? Because it just went so mad, and Elon is supporting it. Just like how he's supporting Doge, especially the last few days, he's supporting Doge like crazy. Popcat, I think, is one of the best memes right now. Again, at an all-time high as we speak. I do believe this cycle can see $5. Brett, I've said many times before, I think we'll end the season at least $6 or $7 billion. Right now, we're still quite low. And most of the coins in this list right now, I'm not a really big fan of not. Could do well, but I don't really hold much of it. Most of the coins in this list right now have such crazy potential to go on a crazy price spike. I think many are forgetting just how mad things go in a full-fledged altcoin season that I'm telling you guys right now. Do not sleep on coins like Pepe, coins like 𝗓𝗓, coins like Dogecoin, which are already huge, or some of the most recent trending ones like ACT here, which just got a Binance listing. Because if ACT, for example, follows along what 𝗓𝗓 did, it still has about doubling to do, right? As you can see right here. And again, ACT and this peanut got listed the same day on Binance. But peanut right now is 3 times as high as ACT. And it's just to put it into perspective how quickly it could like triple, for example, even though it's already up 22x this week. Just keep that in the back of your head is all I'll be saying. But there's many coins in this list right here that I'm really, really bullish on. I just want to give you guys an idea as to what I'm looking at. And I'm thinking memes, man, we're still doing a 10x from here on most of these. Even Dogecoin is a contender for numbers similar to that. And all you can bet your ass that I'm bullish right now on Pepe. I think at least 10x from here is still going to happen. I'm not your financial advisor, but I honestly think a 10x for Pepe is not too crazy to see. And if I had to name like my top 5, I definitely put Pepe in there as number 1. But again, it also depends on your risk profile. Mine is a lot less risky for the ones that hold in the top 5. Just for example, a Doge, Pepe, 𝗓𝗓, is like a perfectly fine top of sorts. It's perfectly fine. But if I only had like a few $100s and I wanted to make billions, right, I wouldn't go for memes that are already this big. I'd go for way smaller ones. And the point there being that if I want to go for smaller ones, well, then it's hard to make a top 5 because they're quite small. There's a coin I bought recently called 𝗬𝗓. It's up like 4x or so since I bought it last week. I bought a meme coin on Tron. It's up, I think, 5x or so from last night. Anyway, if you want to trade memes as well, check out the link down below to 𝗕𝗏𝗀. It's a crypto exchange I'm using right now for all my trading. And also, if you're not doing that, make sure you press the like button on this video. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more crypto updates. There's going to be a lot of them because crypto is really in a crazy spot right now.